Hello everyone. So today we're gonna do a trade review on Friday, which was 27 September. I know I'm making this on Sunday, but yeah, I'm a bit late, but it's okay. I'm gonna make a trade review on Friday. So like a Friday did not do trading, but I just did some tape reading, like I was just reading the prices and all. And the reason why I did not take that trade is that uh we usually don't see much volatility on Fridays, but yeah, but like there was very good trades that I'm gonna show you now, and like how you could have taken those, and some simple concepts will be used there. So yeah, so the first thing is that if you can see my other videos, this is pretty much our daily and weekly charts, and you must be familiar that the price just tapped the weekly order block here, and also the daily fair value gap here, and it's going up to take this buy side liquidity now, and our weekly primary buy side liquidity is right over there. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mark out the previous day high and previous day low. That's gonna be the Thursday high and Thursday low, and then we're gonna like drop into lower time frames and see the price. Alright, so we're in the 1 hour time frame now. As you can see that we were in the daily, then we shifted to 1 hour. So we can see that we are right now in Friday 00. So this is the daily open, and we can mark the daily open price there. So today we're gonna look at London session, which is from 2 a.m. till 5 a.m. So we're gonna mark, this is 2, and we're gonna mark till 5. So this whole part is our London session. Alright, so let's go to London open. Alright, so it's 2 there. Alright, so now we can see that we're in the London open, and now we can just switch to lower time frames for checking how the price will work on this one. So we're gonna go at 15 minutes, and the first thing we see is that there is a 15 minutes order block here, a 15 minutes order block there, and we can see that the price went down to this order block, and then it came up. Now the price is going back down, so we will not, we're just expecting right now that the price will tap the fair value gap of like this 1 hour, or basically the plan here is the sweep of liquidity. So we're basically trading in this form. For example, there is a previous day low here. If the price sweeps the previous day low, then it's gonna reverse and it's gonna go to previous day high. So that's the concept we're using right now, and yeah, let's see what happens in London session. Alright, so we can see that there is a previous day low sweep there. So let me just mark this there. You can see that this is the previous day low, and this previous day low got swept within the time frame of the London session, which is this one also. Wait, let me just mark it right. Alright. So yeah, so in between of the London session, we can see that there is a sweep of liquidity, which is the previous day low. Now the price will reverse, and it's gonna aim for the previous day high. Also, the price is below the daily open, so it's basically a open low, then it's gonna go high and then close it. So yeah, let's now move to a lower time frame, because there is a sweep in liquidity here, and we're gonna entry there in lower time frames. Alright, so we're now in a 5 minutes time frame, and we can see that it swept the previous day low, and also it tapped the fair value gap, which is of 1 hour time frame. So if you go back to our 15 minutes, we can see that the price is also tapping the fair value gap here too. In the 1 hour, it's this fair value gap which was formed here, and this is a BC, which is buy side imbalance and sell side inefficiency. So okay, so we're gonna go to 5 minutes, and then we're gonna wait for the price to close above this to make this an order block, and then we're gonna go to more lower time frames to plan the entry. Right, so you can see that it did not close, it went up and went down. We need a proper like body close up of this. So let's see. All right, here we can see that there is a body close above this one, so this becomes an order block of 5 minutes. Like that. Okay, now we can drop into more lower time frames to make an entry of it. So in the lower time frames, we can see that there is this fair value gap here, and we're looking for a market shift structure. This one is a market shift structure. Now there is another fair value gap here, and this is not filled yet. Also, we can see that there is another order block here. Yeah. Alright, so we can see that this fair value gap is filled. The price came to this order block. You can see it went to the third quadrant and then it showed up. Now we also see that this fair value gap is still open, and the price went up and price came down to like be in a fair value price to tap it here. So well, like we could have took an entry as soon as the price came to here, the top of the fair value gap. So now our stop loss will be here, just like 1 pip below this low, and we can aim for either this high here. This will give a very good 2.33 RR, or you can actually aim till here. You can aim till here, or if you can aim till here. Also, there is this highs there. So yeah, let's see how this works out. Alright, you can see that we got tagged in there, and the price went to this fair value gap down there. Also tapped the order block, and there is a change instead of delivery because that's the opening price of the order block, and you tapped it and moved up. Alright, we want to see the price to close above this, then we're pretty happy with the trade. There we go, it's closing now. You can see that like we were in a drawdown initially, but eventually the price is gonna go up and it's gonna go to our target. As you can see, the order block of 5 minutes is holding the price pretty well, and there you go. That's our main draw on liquidity, and we got like 2.3 RR, which is pretty good. Yeah, so this is how we would have traded in the London session, which is basically a reversal here. Yeah, and then we're gonna next go to the New York session, which is from 7, and we're gonna see how this New York session is. But yeah, the London is basically the price came down to swept the previous day low. Then we're gonna wait for a market shift of structure. Then we're gonna mark all the PD arrays such as fair value gap. We're gonna mark the order blocks, and we're gonna see if the price respects it. If the price is respecting it, and then we're gonna take an entry at this fair value gap here, and then we will put our stop loss just below this extreme low here, and we're gonna just target the lowest hanging fruit, which is this one, which will give a very good RR of 2.33. So that's how we gonna trade in London. now we're gonna go to the New York session. Alright, so it's very later. I have very less time because it's like midnight here. So I'm gonna like quickly do the New York and I'm gonna explain how it's done. So, well, the last time I was teaching you is London, and we see how the prices went up to this liquidity and then this, and then finally the previous day high. So the learning is that if it swept the previous day low, and we can see an entry model down there, that it's gonna probably go hit the previous day high, because our daily bias was like to go up till the previous day high, and that was our drawn liquidity. We could have taken the first partials there, 80%, or like a 50% there, 20% there, 20% there, and the 10% above. But yeah, or you could have done is 80% partials here, and the rest 20% you could have let it go to the previous day high. So now we're gonna go to the New York session, which is from 7 here, and as our daily bias was our narrative was to like sweep the daily high. As it swept the daily low, we were expecting to go till daily high. We see that it went to a daily high, then it made a turtle soup here, and followed by a market shift of structure and a lot of fair value gaps. So the thing is that we see that there are order blocks here, that one, also this one, some fair value gaps. So I would have taken a very, very, very good entry, according to me, which will be around at exactly here. And I'll put my stop loss. Like if, yeah, you can put your stop loss here, because wait, right there. You can see this candle which made the fair value gap just above it, just like 1 pip above it. There we go. And you could have aimed for this fair value gap. It's a BC, a buy side imbalance and sell side inefficiency. You can aim from there right till there. Yeah, so that's how we would have traded in New York session. So I made a very short video about this because I did not have much time to make this Friday's review. But yeah, so this Friday I did not take a trade, but all I did was like I recorded and like I watched how this PD arrays and all the liquidities were being taken out and how it was done, and I just made a review about it. And please note that this is for my personal use. This is for like my own journalism, and I'm basically like I'm like doing it as if like it's a journal for me, so that I can look upon it later and I can know what's my mistakes and how much I have like learned and all this stuff. So yeah, so on Friday there was a liquidity sweep, a reversal on London session, and same in New York. We see that there is a previous day high sweep and another like turtle soup here, and we got a pretty 3.9 RR trade here. So yeah, this was the trade review on Friday. I'm gonna also work on indices like Nasdaq and S&P, because I really want to trade in those indices. Like I'm currently working on forex, but like after 2 weeks or so I'm gonna post videos about indices and all. So yeah, and I'm gonna post another trading video on Monday, as the next week it's gonna be a very busy week, because yeah, if you go to Forex Factory you can see that there's a lot of news next week. So let's see what happens in the next week, and for now, yeah, peace out.